The final hearing in one of the most crucial cases in history, the Ayodhya Mandir Babri Masjid dispute, is underway before the Supreme Court. A specially constituted bench of Chief Justice Deepak Mishra and Justices Ashok Bhushan and Abdul Nazir is hearing a total of 13 appeals filed against the 2010 judgment of the Allahabad High Court in 4 civil suits. The hearing has begun just a day before the 25th anniversary of Babri Masjid demolition in 1992. Meanwhile, a senior counsel representing the Sunni Waqf Board, Kapil Sibal, has asked the court to defer the case till after the 2019 polls, but the request, it seems, hasn't been entertained by the court.
Today the parliamentary panel will see the movie along with the director and producer.
और सुन्नी वक्फ बोर्ड जैसे पहले केस से भागने की कोशिश कर रहा था, वही चीज इस वक्त भी कोर्ट में चल रही है और वो चाह रहे हैं कि इसकी हियरिंग अभी ना हो, 2019 के बाद हो। अलग अलग वकील उनके अलग अलग बात कर रहे हैं, तो बहरहाल कोशिश ये की जा रही है इस वक्त कि हियरिंग जो है वो इस वक्त ना पूरी हो, ना सुनवाई शुरू हो पाए। लेकिन शिया वक्फ बोर्ड के लिए अच्छी खबर ये है कि हमारा फार्मूला जो है कोर्ट ने ऑन रिकॉर्ड ले लिया। शुक्रिया।
सर, आप लोगों की इंटरवेंशन एप्लीकेशन अलाउ हुई है?
हम तो पार्टीज में हैं ही। हमने जो कंप्रोमाइज का फार्मूला हिंदू पार्टीज की तरफ से और उनसे सिग्नेचर लेकर उनकी सहमति से दाखिल किया था, वो फार्मूला जो कोर्ट में हमने दाखिल किया था वो ऑन रिकॉर्ड ले लिया गया है।
इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? जो ऑन रिकॉर्ड लिया है आप कह रहे हैं, इसका मतलब
कोर्ट ने उसको, अब वो तो सुनवाई का एक पार्ट हो गया ना, ऑन रिकॉर्ड ले लिया गया। अगर कागज कोई ऑन रिकॉर्ड कोर्ट में ले लिया जाता है तो वो एक सुनवाई का पार्ट हो जाता है। शुक्रिया।
All right, that was Wasim Rizvi of the Shia Waqf Board saying that his appeal before the Supreme Court, saying that a temple should be allowed at the site and Muslims should be allowed to build a temple at a reasonable distance, has also been admitted before the top court.
So in fact, this gives a great leeway that Mr. Kapil Sibal, who otherwise says on being asked whether are you contesting from the Congress party or you are contesting privately as a lawyer, he always used to say, I'm contesting against the temple as a lawyer. But today the biggest expose over here is Kapil Sibal is contesting from the Congress party, and hence my question to Mr. Rahul Gandhi today is, only recently in Gujarat elections he had been hopping from one temple to other temple and he had pulled out his Janeu as well. My question to this Janeu-dhari Rahul Gandhi is, now will Mr. Kapil Sibal stand for the temple or they stand against the temple? That they want the whole hearing to come up after 2019. The big question to Mr. Rahul Gandhi is, does Mr. Rahul Gandhi want a temple in the disputed structured site, that is Ram Janmabhoomi, or does he not want a temple? Mr. Rahul Gandhi has to come out and answer this.
And joining Rahul Gandhi, sir, are a few social activists, campaigners and artists who have also filed a plea in the Supreme Court. They filed an intervention application, in fact, seeking for the court, to look into this matter, asking for non-partisan views also to be heard on this very contentious matter.
So my question is, all these Congress sympathizers, including Teesta Sitalva, John Dayal and Mr. Kumar Ketkar, all these Congress sympathizers have gate-crashed to the Supreme Court, questioning the faith of millions of Hindus, saying that Karl Marx in fact has referred to religion as opium for the masses and that a temple should not be built in the site. My firm question is, who are these people to question my faith, number one? And number two, will Mr. Rahul Gandhi come out and explain whether he stands with these Congress supporters, sympathizers, the same award Wapsi gang, or he denounces them? Mr. Rahul Gandhi has an arduous task today. He has to denounce both Mr. Kapil Sibal as well as these so-called Congress sympathizers, the award Wapsi gang.
We have Paulomi Saha, who's with us live from the National Capital. Paulomi has been tracking developments for us from inside the Supreme Court. Paulomi, at the beginning of the hearing, Kapil Sibal told the bench that he would like the matter to be deferred till after the 2019 polls, as the outcome could affect the outcome of the polls as well. The fact that the hearing has now started means that the Supreme Court rejected his appeal, doesn't it?
That's right. The Supreme Court has shot down Kapil Sibbal's appeal. This was made by those representing the Babri Masjid Action Committee as well as the Sunni Waqf Board. Advocates Kapil Sibbal and advocates Rajiv Dhawan were representing these petitioners in the case, and they made two arguments. First, of course, there appeared to be a very clear delaying tactic by Mr. Kapil Sibbal. He wasn't willing to believe, even though he did not have any factual evidence to prove the same, that 19,000 pieces of documentary evidences in this particular matter pertaining to various facts of the case, centuries old, had been translated by the Uttar Pradesh government in the interim period between August and now, which is the time that was given to them by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court had given them 10 weeks' time. He said that if we cannot believe that so much has been translated within this period of time and has been placed on record in front of the Supreme Court. Even if so, if we were to believe that it has been placed on record before the Supreme Court, then we as the petitioners haven't received copies of the same as well. So it appeared like he was trying to suggest, without having, like I said, any kind of proof, to prove the same, that in fact, all evidences were not in place as far as the facts of this case are concerned. And then, of course, he tried to tell the Supreme Court that this is a matter which could have implications.
Kapil Sibbal targeting Subramaniam Swamy asked the Supreme Court why his petition has been entertained. Kapil Sibbal has said that the construction of Ram Temple is part of BJP's manifesto in the 2014 polls, and the court should not fall into that trap. Kapil Sibbal added the Supreme Court should not send a wrong message but rather constitute a larger bench, as this is not an ordinary suit or litigation. Meanwhile, appearing for Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas, Harish Salve hit back at Kapil Sibbal and opposed the constitution of a larger bench. He said that the court should not be concerned about politics outside the courtroom. All right, high drama inside the court after Kapil Sibbal asked for deferring of the hearing, and the hearing started. We're being told that Sibbal also hit at Subramaniam Swamy and asked the court why his petition had been entertained. Kapil Sibbal also said the construction of Ram Temple was part of the BJP's manifesto in 2014 and that the court should not fall in that trap. Paulomi is getting us all the updates from outside the Supreme Court. Paulomi, heated arguments taking place inside the court now. Kapil Sibbal demanding constitution of a larger bench.
That's right. That is one of the arguments which has been put forward by those, like I said, representing the Babri Masjid Action Committee and the Sunni Waqf Board. Kapil Sibbal demanding the constitution of a larger bench, at least a 7-judge constitution bench, which will hear this matter. And this has been vehemently opposed by advocate Harish Salve, who is representing Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas in this particular matter. This is, of course, something which was discussed previously as well. But the Supreme Court has stuck to the decision that there will be a 3-judge constitution bench, which is, in fact, hearing this matter. It is currently being heard, and the Chief Justice of India is heading this bench. He is himself present, as well as 2 judges, both representing communities that are, in fact, party to this entire dispute. There is Advocate Abdul Nazir, and there is, of course, Advocate Ashok Bhushan as well, who are hearing this particular matter. So this is one of the arguments which has been put forth by Kapil Sibbal. Like I said, they got into an argument with the bench as well, where they suggested that this could have implications for the 2019 elections, because Ram Janmabhoomi is a matter which has been used politically by the NDA, as is purported by Kapil Sibbal, and it has found mention in the election manifestos as well. The Supreme Court bench, of course, would have none of that argument. Said you can keep protesting. They even threatened to boycott the hearing altogether. But the Supreme Court said, start laying out the facts of the case before us. So that is something which is underway currently inside the court as well. And of course, like you pointed out to our viewers, Harish Salve, representing Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas, of course, pitifully suggested that it is being, the Supreme Court is being told that this could have, implications politically outside the courtroom. But the Supreme Court, they appeal to the Supreme Court that please do not be swayed by any of these arguments, that this is not something which should, in fact, matter to us, what political implications.
All right, so heated arguments taking place inside the court. Paulomi, we're going to keep coming back to you for more updates on this big developing story. All right, breaking news coming in. The Supreme Court hearing in the Ayodhya case has been deferred to the 8th of February 2018, the Sunni Waqf Board has demanded documentation to be complete. The Chief Justice of India clarified that no adjournments will be entertained. Alright, the hearing in the Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute has been deferred to the 8th of February next year. This after Senior Counsel Kapil Sibal, who was representing the Sunni Waqf Board, said that all documents have not been presented to the petitioners by the Uttar Pradesh government. We're getting in live reactions from outside the court complex. Let's listen in. All right, we're going to try and play out those reactions for you in just a bit. Paulami Saha is with us on the phone line. Paulami, the matter has now been deferred to the 8th of February after Kapil Sibal said that all those 19,000 documents that were to be translated by the UP government presented to the court were not given to the petitioner.
That's right. The matter has now been deferred to the 8th of February. What the court has said today is that all the petitioners in the case will have to sit together. The advocates representing them will have to sit together and to ensure that the filing of documents is complete. This, like you said, after Kapil Sibal representing the Sunni Waqf Board in this matter said that she wasn't very sure if all the documents and all the records that needed to be translated by the Uttar Pradesh government had been done. This is you're looking at close to 20,000 pages that need translation. The Uttar Pradesh government was very categorical, represented by Additional Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, that they have translated all the documents. Kapil Sibal in this matter said that even so, if they have been placed on record, they have not received as petitioners in the case copies of the same, and hence they are awaiting for those copies to be served to them. So there was confusion and lack of clarity in this particular regard, and which is why the Supreme Court has now said that the advocates need to sit down and ensure that the filing of documents is complete in this matter ahead of course, the next status hearing in the matter, 8th of February.
Right, and Paulami, did the Supreme Court refer to attempts at an out-of-court settlement that were taking place earlier?
Well, there were some positions which were stated at the start of the hearing itself. For instance, the Shia Waqf Board stated that they have absolutely no qualms if a mandir was to be built where the...
All right, Paulami, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hold that thought. I'm going to come back to you in just a bit. We're getting live reactions from the Supreme Court. Let's cross live.
को कोर्ट ने परमिट नहीं किया और कहा कि आप इस तरह से कोर्ट के कार्रवाई को नहीं रोक सकते, आपको सबमिशन करना चाहिए। जबकि पिछले तारीख पर आप सबों ने खुद बयान दिया था कि जो भी अगली तारीख मुकर्रर होगी उस पर सुनवाई होगी। तो आज आप लोग एक प्रीटेक्स्ट और दूसरे प्रीटेक्स्ट का बहाना बना करके कि टेक्निकलिटीज को सामने ले आकर के आप कोर्ट की सुनवाई में व्यवधान क्यों डालना चाहते हैं? इन सबों का कहना था कि जून 2019 के बाद इस मुकदमे की सुनवाई हो। कपिल सिब्बल का यह कहना था कि इसका जो 2019 में लोकसभा चुनाव होगा उस पर असर पड़ेगा, इसीलिए जून 2019 के बाद इस मुकदमे की सुनवाई रखी जाए। इस पर कोर्ट ने कहा कि साहब, हमें लोकसभा चुनाव या अन्य किसी भी परिस्थितियों को ध्यान में नहीं रख के कानून के हिसाब से जो भी निर्णय होंगे ये कोर्ट वैसा निर्णय करेगी।
शिया वक्फ बोर्ड को इसमें पार्टी बनाने की बात की, क्या उसमें हुआ है?
शिया वक्फ बोर्ड की तरफ से एप्लीकेशन आई थी कि साहब हम चाहते हैं कि अयोध्या में जो 1/3 जमीन दी गई है मुस्लिम संगठन को वो वापस हम लोग दे देंगे, उसके एवज में 1 एकड़ जमीन लखनऊ में दे दी जाए जहां हम मस्जिद बनाएंगे। ये शिया वक्फ बोर्ड का दलील था कोर्ट के सामने।
आज हियरिंग नहीं हो पाई।
आज उस पर हियरिंग नहीं हुई। कोर्ट ने ये कहा कि अगर आप आपस में समझौता कर लेते हैं तो हमें कोई आपत्ति नहीं है।
सर, 2019 इलेक्शन को भी लेकर ये कहा कि 2014 के मैनिफेस्टो में ये है, इसलिए अभी
ऐसा श्री कपिल सिब्बल ने कहा कि ये मैनिफेस्टो में है, इसीलिए ये सुनवाई नहीं होनी चाहिए, जून 2019 के बाद होनी चाहिए।
तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इसके ऊपर क्या कहा?
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज जो कपिल सिब्बल साहब और डॉक्टर राजीव दबन और दुष्यंत दवे जी का जो बिहेव था, इसको ऑर्डर शीट में भी लाया है कि उन्होंने किस तरह से आज के हियरिंग को बाधित करने की कोशिश की और यह उचित नहीं था। और कोर्ट ने जब उनके ऊपर तख्त टिप्पणी करनी चाहिए तो इन सबों ने एक तरह से कोर्ट से माफी भी मांगी।
अगली सुनवाई कब होगी?
8 फरवरी 2018 अगली तारीख मुकर्रर हुई है, जिस दिन निश्चित रूप से सुनवाई शुरू होगी।
डेली बेसिस पे होगी कुछ बात
नहीं, ऐसा डेली बेसिस का नहीं, लेकिन 8 फरवरी से सुनवाई शुरू होगी।
We have Paulami Saha who's with us on the phone line. Paulami, now we're being told that the Supreme Court has has told the petitioners that they should all get their act together, and these documents that the Uttar Pradesh government was supposed to submit, the petitioners should sit together and take a look at these documents. What exactly are these documents that the UP government was supposed to translate and put and present before the court?
Well, these are various documents, various records about the disputed structure. This is the first lawsuit. This is a centuries-old case, a dispute, or so to say. The first lawsuit, in fact, in this matter was filed in the year 1853. So that's how far back this entire case dates. And hence, there are several records in various languages that exist as far as this entire site is concerned, various representations, oral evidences as well. These were brought forward before the Allahabad High Court as well at the time that this matter was heard by the Allahabad High Court, and then it passed its verdict in 2010. And then, of course, this matter was appealed against. The verdict was appealed against before the Apex Court, and it reserved its judgment in the matter in 2011. These are those various pieces of factual evidence that the Supreme Court wants to go through, because the Supreme Court is looking at this matter in a purely civil suit manner, which basically refers only to the land dispute. It is not going into the various legal ramifications of it, into the various social ramifications of it as well. It is purely looking at it as a land dispute, which is what the Allahabad High Court did as well. And there were objections raised regarding the same as well, because there were petitioners who did feel, litigants who did feel that there were larger ramifications to this entire land dispute, and that is something that the court needs to go into as well, which the Supreme Court refused to do at that point of time. So there are these various records, 8,000 pieces of documents, 19,000 pages in total that need to be looked into.
All right, so 19,000 pages, 20,000 documents that need to be looked into by the petitioners. Kapil Sibbal's argument also was that the matter should be referred to a larger bench, something that's not been entertained so far. The next hearing for the matter has been set for the 8th of February next year.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.